All right.
All right, Ham, where are you going?
Let's go to the library.
That day, you spend some time on the library's PC playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time, it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money. After your previous adventures, now corpses are an acceptable and quite hot fashion accessory. You become a well-known trendsetter advocating for your beloved corpses. Life is now all fancy and busy. Luckily, you have your sexy secretary to help you with all of your new tasks.
What?
Mr. Hamiel, we have a problem. If you had assumed your sexy secretary had to be female, then shame on you.
Damn it!
It's been leaked that Vogue's next issue will include an article entitled 10 Reasons Why Wearing a Corpse as a Fashion Accessory is Not Chic, and probably also a crime. I've done some research and found the journalist. It's a bro called Fyodor Fedora. What should we do, boss?
Break his kneecaps.
As Vogue rules dictate, the only way to subdue a Vogue journalist is by out-journalizing them in a journalism duel to the death. Sometimes people need a little push in the right direction, kill his family, and send him their severed heads as a warning.
The severed head ones. That way you get more corpses as a fashion accessory.
Oh, you're right. Way to go, boss. Nothing like a friendly reminder to show people you care. Well, let me schedule the murder in your agenda. You keep Scott out of the murder case because he's too pure for that. You take care of it yourself because you're a responsible young adult that can take care of his own murders. Soon after murdering Fedora's parents... Boss, it worked! The Fedora bro changed his article, read! The other day I woke up to an unexpected surprise from Hamiel, the well-known trendsetter and corpse advocate. I was sure the whole corpse thing was getting old, yet Hamiel sent me a whole new vision. This version of corpses was home delivered, came in a smaller, more portable size, and were even customized for me.
Yes.
I have to say, maybe there's more to corpses than I first thought. I'm wearing these as edgy earrings.
Hell yeah!
Hooray! Corpses are saved! Is this guy really wearing his parents' severed heads as earrings? Today is a great day. No consequences for murdering 2 innocent people, even though it was documented in a magazine. And you also gain +2 fun and +1 boldness.
Hell yeah!
Sure.
Where do you want to go, Saturn?
Bathroom.
That day you skip class, intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the Monster Scouts and all their idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained 2 boldness. You stay long after everyone else is gone. You're deep in yet another discussion with Liam. This time you're arguing about which celebrities are also well-known Naruto fan artists.
What?
I'm telling you for the 100th time, despite what everyone believes, there's a very strong Naruto subculture among Oscar-winning actors. One could say...
How come it's always you getting into an argument?
One could say Naruto is the biggest inspiration for many of them. But you stop your conversation when you realize you're not alone. Damien is in the corner styling the hair of a corpse. Hey Damien, what are you doing? You read that line for me. Okay, you caught me. I have a huge secret. I want to be a hairstylist and makeup artist. No one is judging you, Damien. But before you judge me, let me tell you the whole story. Once upon a time, there was a young demon who was a huge fan of cars and illegal drag races. And so, the young demon, whose name was, biggest twist, Damien, heard of an incredible TV show called RuPaul's Drag Race. And he thought...
No.
Damn, it's about time they did a show about drag racing. But what a fool was he, for the TV show was not about motorsports, but about drag. First, the demon watched the show, waiting for the part where the actual drag racing happened, only to discover there was none. But by the end of the first episode, he was blown away by the contestants, who happened to be fiercer and stronger than any warrior or actual drag racer the young demon had ever seen. He realized they were so kick-ass in part because of the intense and elaborate hairstyles they had, and the makeup that was more badass than any war paint he had ever witnessed. At that moment, he realized he wanted to be able to give that fierceness to other people, and that's how he started his own secret path to become a hairstylist and makeup artist. What you might not expect is that young demon was I, Damien! You literally told us 2 seconds ago that his name was Damien. But it could have been another demon named Damien, dude. Anyway, were you practicing hairstyles on the corpse? Yeah, I didn't want you to know until I was the ultimate hairstylist and the most feared makeup artist. But I feel that I am not yet meeting my full potential. I need an even more badass training method. Any ideas? Witness a loved one getting killed or almost killed, and get so angry you end up unleashing a new level of stylism. Meet a tough adversary and build a rivalrous frenemy relationship what?
Second one.
Okay. Frenemy relationship. A rival. I already have a rival. She's the daughter of a general that lost to my dad's in the war for the conquest of the 8th Circle of Hell. You might meet her in the future. She's like buff and super intense. Spoiler alert! But stop complaining, Damien. You can totally handle 2 rivals. Just find a new one on Rinder. And the Tinder for rivals. Rinder? Would it be Rinder then? I don't know.
Possibly.
Okay, let me swipe through some of these losers until I find a worthy adversary. This one seems too old. This one has a bathroom selfie. This one is too purple. Oh! This is the one. Swipe right. Immediately after that, the rift opens in the ground and a dude with a very anime hairstyle appears before you.
God.
Damien, my old friend. We might both be students of the same ancient hair sensei, but we will never be friends. Wait, hold on. Jinx, what are you doing? Stop that. You can't escape.
That's not what that says.
I'm very sorry. If you think... Sassy. If you think you'll win the hair tournament, then you're delusional. You can do your best, but you'll never surpass my innate stylism skills, for I come from a famous lineage of hairstylists. I have no fucking idea who you are or what a hair tournament is, but I will become the fucking very best hairstylist there ever was thanks to my fiery will of fire! You snobby bastard! Both start giving elaborate hairstyles to their practice corpses with all of their might. Fierce auras of complementing colors surround the 2 of them, and they share a burning glance of rivalry with a dash of slowly growing friendship. Hey, we heard anime screams and we wanted to see what was up. Oh, is that Damien achieving a new level of hairstylist thanks to an epic rivalry with a dude you just met? Indeed, Miranda. Why were you hiding that you were so good at this? I wanted to be the very best before anyone knew. Hello.
Hey, heathens.
Hey.
Now you are, Damien, because you're doing hair for the right reasons. Yes, with skills like these, you'll be famous. Everyone will know you. Yeah, everyone. It's clear Damien is still hiding something, but that's a twist for another event. For now, be happy you're gaining +3 fun for all of the shonen nonsense.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat who seems a bit sad.
What?
He explains to you that he's worried people...
Latino cat.
Yeah, he's super cute.
Yeah.
He's worried people are used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all of that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. I wish there was a Monster Middle School so I could play with Juan the cat.
They'll probably make one.
I hope so. Then you realize you're feeling like going full ghost with your blanket again. You're observing small surroundings when you spot Miranda and Damien. You're about to get closer when suddenly...
Greetings, my love.
Oh, God.
Oh, dear God.
Greetings, beautiful high schoolers. It is I, the interdimensional prince. I'm here to rescue you from your mundane existence. Just sign these marriage papers. Not this guy again. Look! Whoa! Gasp! An underworld specter! This again. What again? Liam, this is clearly a kick-ass powerful ghost. Look at its face, so deadpan, no expression at all. That's because it's not a face, it's a sheet with 2 holes cut into it. Man, wish my face had 2 holes cut in it. That would be fucking metal.
Jesus.
No, listen, it's not a face, it's... Ghost friend, help us! Save us from the interdimensional creep! Yeah, do something. Something ghostly. Boo, throw a rock at the interdimensional prince. Boo! Ah, lame. Yep, that was your entire plan. Ghost friend, we asked for help, not for you to share your ghostly thoughts with us. There is a time to boo and a time to act. I should never have expected a ghost to save us. She is not a ghost, goddammit. You're not helping either, Liam. You leave the 4 of them to solve their own trickery, non-consensual abduction situation while you reflect on your ghost skills. Could it be that you're not a good ghost? You thought you were wearing a blanket with 2 holes cut in it was enough. Now you lose 2 smarts and 1 creativity. Something happened to Ham
Me again.
All right.
Very bold.
Apparently. Oh yeah, you got 13. Nice. Another weekend, another adventure. You are about to enter the swamps of despair in search of the destruction ruby when Scott stops you, probably for a much more urgent matter. Oh, Hamiel, I was just thinking about you and that time that you were really, really good at dodgeball. Coach said, remember? Not really. All your classes kind of blur together and become repetitive after a while, but okay, sure. But hey, why not take the compliment? Well, I think people are like sports, you know? Because, well, sports are good, and people are good. So if they're both good, then they must be the same. Sure, right, sure. But all sports are different, so all people must be different, and some sports are better than others, and some people are better than others. And I like different sports, and I like different people, but there comes a time when you have to choose one sport and one person. You can't take 2 different sports to prom, or play in the major leagues of 2 different people. No, wait. Opposite on those. You figured. Also, it doesn't really make sense either way, so whatever. So, our friend Veronica. What kind of sports do you think she would be? Coach says romance is the most intense of all sports, so this is very, very important.
Oh, jeez.
Veronica is the holy amalgamation of football, basketball, and baseball, known to the initiated as all ball. Veronica, a sport. Veronica is chess. I want him.
I know, all ball.
Yay, thank you. All ball. I've heard of all ball. It's the ultimate sport. You can tell because it has all the balls. You can dodge the balls, or kick the balls, or hand the balls, or foot the balls, or basket the balls.
Basically, you got all the balls.
Heck yeah. If Veronica is all ball, then they must be the best at being a person too. I'm so glad you told me, and I'm sort of surprised that you've heard of all ball. You must be a great athlete. We should play sometime. Well, you're not sure about a great athlete, but you are definitely a great friend. You're welcome, Veronica. Thank you. You would make a balls joke, but you're way too classy for that, except you already
like 5 text boxes back.
Balls. You know what? You gain +3 fun for that.
Nice.
Alright. Hold on. We're gonna trade places in a second. I'm gonna stop this recording. Okay, so koala, squid, and tarantula. Player order is decided based on how intriguing a new Game of Thrones house would be if it had the selected animal as a sigil. There already is one as a squid.
Well, was it interesting?
No. I mean, kinda. I guess the
Is
Greyjoys
that an
are pretty
automatic
interesting.
win or an automatic disqualifier?
I don't know. Because we
You've
don't
already
have to
chosen
think.
you as first, I think.
Wait, did I? No, I didn't.
Oh, no, you didn't. Okay.
Koala house.
I don't know, I'll leave it up to you guys. I didn't watch Game of Thrones.
House of eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus! And then I had tarantula. Would I be like a no.
I'd like to imagine they'd ride in on giant tarantulas, so
I don't know about this one.
I don't even know.
Let's random it. Alright,
I guess it was an automatic disqualification.
Apparently.
Yep.
Alright, week 3. Last week.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Yep, that day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. What, I'm charging myself. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you would kill a tiny, big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you plus 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep 2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. You just happen to be hanging around near Scott, you know, not because you're like following him or anything. When suddenly a rift opens up in time and space, a handsome prince steps through, bedecked in otherworldly finery. He approaches Scott. Not this shit again.
Greetings, my love.
My beloved, I have questioned. Yes, I don't know why this guy is showing up so much this time.
Why is he holding the rose like he's fucking James from Team Rocket? Why does he remind me so much of James from Team Rocket?
I think that's what he might be loosely based on.
See, I kept thinking he was like Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon.
I'm also getting like major Undertale vibes for some reason.
I don't know, man.
I don't fucking know.
My beloved, I have quested across dimensions to see your face. Oh, well, here it is. Here's my face. It is more than just your face that I need, Scott, the great tosser of balls. I also need your body. Luckily, I brought that with me too. But I do not desire to merely gaze upon your body, though that in and of itself is a pleasure. My kingdom, you see, is besieged by a foul, dire harp, and only your muscles can save us. And once the loathsome beast is vanquished, perhaps we can find some other uses for that body of yours. Wink. Oh my god. You say wink out loud too? That's so cool! These two are getting along way too well. You need to slay that beast yourself before Scott and the prince spend any more time together, but how? Rally a swarm of extra-dimensional termites to devour the dire harp's spine? Sing so sweetly that the dire harp kills itself out of jealousy? That sounds funny to me.
There you go.
Ah!
Oh no!
Before Scott and the prince can react, you charge through the portal to defeat the dire harp with the power of song. You square your shoulders, fill your lungs, and launch into a rousing rendition of Booty 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 Booty, Love That Booty by the Booty Brothers. The dire harp begins being a harp is severely unimpressed. It shatters you with a single power chord. You regain consciousness to find Scott rebuilding your body from scratch. Hey, you're back. That's awesome. I thought for sure you were dead when that dire harp exploded you. The prince and I defeated the harp, by the way. It was super easy. Actually, the prince just told me to play dead, and it did. Told it to play dead, and it did, and then it gave it a treat, which was weird. But I think it's okay. Prince is super trustworthy. He said that we should hang out more, and I think we will. Not only did you fail your mission, but Scott put some of your body parts back in the wrong way. You lose -2 boldness and 1 creativity.
Sure.
Yikes. Alright, Saturn, where are you going?
Class.
That day you listened to your elders learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be a primary activity of the school. You gain +2 smarts. You're doing really good. You have really great stats.
I'm poor, though.
Yeah, you are. That's fine. You have a Bob Ross poster. In art class, you're having a hard time looking at the unspeakable eldritch relic that you're supposed to be painting, when Liam and Miranda thankfully provide you with a distraction. What are you talking about, Miranda? That relic clearly represents the futility of man's quest for meaning in a world of consumer goods. But how do you know that, Liam? To me, it just looks like a gruesome and horrific offering to a pitiless god. Like Uncle Anathema used to make. What are you doing, cat? My cat's going nuts. Alright. Why, it's easy, Miranda. When I want to discern the true meaning of a piece of art, I simply make it up, look at the bottom, and read the clearly printed label that explains the true meaning of the art.
Bottom one.
Ridiculous. There's nothing written on the bottom of... There's something written on the bottom of the statue. It says, the statue clearly represents the futility of man's quest for meaning within capitalism. Oh dear Liam, it looks as if you were wrong. You said in a world of consumer goods. That is merely my superior vocabulary at work, Miranda. The artist was an eldritch sculptor, after all, not an art critic. Wow, Liam, you're so smart and humble. Liam calmly accepts Miranda's sincere compliment, but when he thinks you're not looking, he runs around looking at the bottoms and backs of every other piece of art in the room. You've cleverly changed his life, probably for the better. You gain +2 charm and smarts.